This is a wire recorder from circa 1950, made by the Pentron Corporation from Chicago, Illinois. This is model 748. The model name is Astra-Sonic. And so it records voice audio. That was before magnetic recording was a thing. And so these wire recorders were bought by people, not for a long time. I think it only lasted a few years. So this one I bought in a garage sale around the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. I fixed it up. It actually came with a box of wire spools, like this one. And so some of them contain recordings from the period. And what I'm going to play here is a recording of a football game. It's actually a radio broadcast of a football game between Ohio State and Illinois, probably around 1951, 1952, I would guess. And I thought I'd put it up on YouTube for historians and people interested in this type of things. So here we go. Let me zoom up on the player itself. And let's play.
11 rather is at the 20-yard line. Now Don Southern's ready to boot it. And it's going down to Doug Wallace, who takes it on the 6. Trying to follow blocking, comes up to the 20 and is tackled and falls forward about the 23. Dick Shafrath, number 71, the left tackle, brought him down. 7-0 Ohio State as we start the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Illinois on the Illinois 23. Tom Haller, number 11 at quarterback. Bob Mitchell, 22, is at left half. Nitschke, 32 at full. Haller keeps the ball, can't get it away. Looked as if he wanted to pitch out to Groth going wide to the right. But the Buckeyes diagnosing that play with Dan James, the Ohio State center, playing the right linebacker spot, stopping him on the 22 for a yard loss. It is 2nd and 11 for Illinois on its own 22. Groth, Nitschke, and Wallace in behind Haller. There's Groth following his blocking, going to the outside, cutting back, and he comes to the 35 and falls to the 40-yard line with Aurelius Thomas, Ohio State's guard, number 64, making the tackle with the help of Galen Cisco, the fullback, number 36. Bill Burrell, number 68, the left guard of Illinois, and Doug Wallace, number 20, threw key blocks on the play, and it's a first down for the Illini as they move 18 yards to their own 40-yard line. Haller this time on the counter, giving the fullback Ray Nitschke for short yardage with Al Crawford, the right tackle, Leo Brown, the right end for Ohio State, numbers 78 and 85 respectively, stopping him. The ball's on the 42-yard line. A gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for Illinois. Rod Hansen, number 87 at left end. Rich Crankling, number 80 at right end. Haller keeps the ball, throws a pass. He's got Crankling out there, and he's got it. He's to the 20. For Illinois. That's the way to do it. A 58-yard pass play as Tom Haller, faking beautifully, had all day as he stood back there and waited for sophomore right end, 6'2", 197-pound Rich Crankling, who raced down the center. He went down and in and caught the ball over Frank Krimblis and went for the touchdown. Wallace goes out. Bill Hickey comes in. They try for the extra point. Haller will try the point. Hickey will hold at 7-6 Ohio State. And it is good. And the score is tied at 7-7. 77. And the Fighting Illini, who electrified this crowd the first time they had the ball in the first period on a 46-yard pass play from Haller to Hansen, get their hands on this ball and move for the touchdown. Going all together. Bill Fleming, 77 yards. That check with your total?
The payoff play was the exciting one, Mel, as Tommy Haller is going to establish himself as one of the real fine passers in the Big Ten Conference. Coming into this ball game, the Illini had rolled up a 20 from 40 mark, and Ohio State was ranked as the third best pass defense team in the entire country. But in this ball game so far, the Illini have riddled that defense, completing 6 out of 7 for a total of 146 yards and a touchdown. And we have a tie ball game here as the orange and blue of Illinois kick off to the scarlet and gray of Ohio State.
Don Yezel, who's setting that ball for Illinois, will kick off. And in the receiving setup, you have Kremlis the far side, Clark in the middle, and Southern to the near side. And the low kick is being taken by Kremlis on the 16, up to the 20, the 25. He's to the 30. Is tackled by Groth at the 33 and falls forward to the 35-yard line. Ohio State's ball, 1st and 10. On its own 35. Score tied 7-7 with 12 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third period. Kremlis with Clark, Cisco, and Southern. Ohio State operating from the split tee. And there's Clark on that counter coming out to the 38-yard line, approximately, fell forward. Carl Johnson, the left tackle, tripped him up. The referee, Howard Wirtz, spots the ball down on the 39-yard line, a gain of 4. It's 2nd and 6 for Ohio State. Howard Wirtz, the referee, Ed Herbert, the umpire, Charles Ledbetter, the head linesman, Bob Jones, field judge, back judge Mike Layton. 2nd and 6 for Ohio State, its own 39. And on the ride, there goes Southern on the counter off the right side of the Illinois line, across the 40 up to about the 42-yard line. Frank Kremlis making beautifully to the fullback, Galen Cisco, and Don Southern, the right half, carrying. Rod Hansen, the left end, number 87 of Illinois, made the tackle, helped out by Ray Nitsky, number 32, the right linebacker. The ball's on the 43-yard line, a gain of 4. It is 3rd and 2 for Ohio State. Score tied 7-7, 11 and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. Secondary and line have been tight there. And the fake to Cisco, and Clark carries, hitting the hole off to the right of the fake by the fullback. Going to the 44-yard line, just a little bit short of the first down, inches short. Gene Cherney and Bill Burrell and Ray Nitsky making the stop for the Illini. Illinois has been unusually good defensively today. And, of course, is a more explosive team offensively in Ohio State. Ohio State grinds out the yardage. And you saw Illinois struck through the air. They've not had the ball as often as has Ohio State. So here we are, 4th and 1. And it is Southern fighting his way across the 45 for the first down for Ohio State. Don Southern, the right halfback, who as a sophomore played some fullback. He can play anywhere in that backfield. In fact, he'll play left or right half, and it's a first down as Nitsky made the tackle on the last play. 1st and 10 for Ohio State on the Ohio State 46. Kremlis on the keep only got a yard or so as he fell forward in the middle of the Illinois line. Spotting him that time, as you recall, those who've been with us all the way, in the second quarter, Kremlis started to eat up huge chunks of yardage with that quarterback sneak. Don Yezel and Bill Burrell spearheading the defensive play for Illinois. Yezel's been playing a great game for the Illini. 2nd and 8, and then the pitch out now to Clark, and he's got Kremlis blocking, and Clark is coming, and he's to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and down he goes about the 28. Jim Houston, the left end, number 84, and Galen Cisco, 36, the fullback, and Frank Kremlis, number 22, throwing key blocks on the...
My good friends, and from the violin section we take you to a couple of our good friends.
All right, so this is the end of the recording.
Of the trumpet.
Hope you liked it, and if you have any comments, or if you can actually date the recording, please put it in the comments. Thank you.